I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, no follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch your L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage I make it, yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then
the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. When the pieces are setting beside, we are not going home. Can you see the Joker flying over?
get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side hasn't had much to celebrate as of late, losers of 8 of their last 9. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And we're off on a cold afternoon from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a 2022 draftee out of North Carolina. He was taken in the 5th round, Sam Howell.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to face him 3rd down to begin this ball game. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, cycle. 33, yellow, check.
Love throwing to start us off. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 26 on 2nd down. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 41. Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. Blasters. Blue, yellow, 43.
Back to the air. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again. Love. Pass brought in by Watson. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Christian Watson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Here's Hell, 1st and 10. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
And the shotgun. Howell finds him over the middle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Target to Moore. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Irving on the inside give. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Right back to Irving now. He will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Howell from the gun. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Black 40. Beetle blue. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. Goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is McManus to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
That's more of a catch out left. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. 1st and 10 from the 41.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing now, Howell. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Howell back to throw. Has his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Escapes a defender. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick throw, taken in by Moore. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run this with Irving. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that 1st down marker. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Al keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Buccaneer first down.
Irving on the counter. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going on 3rd, Howell. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. 30. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Just a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Another run for Williams. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready, drill, green. Red, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready.
Tyke Smith on the coverage.
Sit. Here we go. Set.
Love now to throw. Chased out to his right. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Love with it on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready. Fight. 33. Yellow. Claws red. Ready.
Loves to throw again. Kraft has it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Catch is made in close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
That's another Packers.
Here we go. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making this a laugher before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, Howell. Brought in right side by Moore. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
To throw, Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Shaq.
the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. And quick to the left, it's caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers continue dominating in our opening half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. This taken from the 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right, in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Motioning right is Egbuka. Finds him quickly on the RPO. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Jake Bailey on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Red 38. Black Ultra. Hut.
Love from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers facing 2nd and 10.
Ready. Slide through. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Forced out to his right. On the run right. Throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 23-yard line.
Trying again following the set. Cut near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL NFL single-game record.
49. Buccaneers 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 14. 1st down, Buccaneers.
To the air on 1st down. Howell. Big strike here to Moore. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
15-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Throwing here just before halftime. He beams one deep right side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on Miami. And look out, it's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. It's a catch and run of 86 yards. Touchdown. From there...
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Blue striker.
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. Another try following the sack. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Packers. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on, back.
At the 38-yard line.
Yellow, 22. White, ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Drill, let's go. Ready?
Stick it in the air. Love. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Throwing again. Love. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Love to throw again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready,
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Guys, man, it's golden. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's another great bang.
Once more, it's Love. That one connects. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
4 yards. That's another.
Throwing, it's Love. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
56. Buccaneers 10.
Turn his TV off. TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep thing, mixed siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag. We getting thrown like it was passed in the family padlock around the building.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. And the shotgun. Howell into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
2nd and 3 now. Howell from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Throw again, it's Howell. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Howell out of the shotgun. He's got it at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing now, Howell. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. 3rd and goal, and the offense hoping something can finally go right here. They'll send their tight end right. Howell now on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take 7 points off the deficit.
Buccaneers 17.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Nixon now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And, man, they have slung that football with abandon this week, haven't they? Which isn't surprising when you look at their numbers across this season.
Also, probably not surprising to see all that passing translate into a lead as they take the field here in the 2nd half. But you know what they want. They don't want numbers. They want wins.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Claws red. Steel, blood, rail, yellow. Ready, ready.
Back to the air. Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow.
Love from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Coverage by DeMar Hamlin.
Fight, white. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's good. For a Packers. First down.
Love now on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he sails that one over the end zone. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They strike for 23 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, hit it right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Let's ready.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Packers 63. Buccaneers 17.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Bronx. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Howell now. Short pass brought in. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw, here's Howell. It's on target to Moore. And He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. McMillan coming in motion right. To the air on first down. Howell. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Big strike here to Moore. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Here's the give to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
The 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And the shotgun. Howell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Howell from the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut into the lead by another point.
Buccaneers 24.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
Down. Fight. 33. Smash. Grab. Zach Hunt.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pass caught outright by Golden. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Ready up.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. From the 39. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Still inches to go on third down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Got his man. It's Golden. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch.
31-yard line.
On the ready.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside
Ready.
the 35.
52 blue. Blaster. Set.
Love with it on first down. He sends this one in the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Set. Blue strike. Red. 38. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers getting closer to their 10th win of the season.
Here we go. Yes, drill green. Ready.
Throwing his love on third. Pass brought in by Watson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
50 red. 50 red.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has room into the secondary. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set, hut.
A gain of 9.
They're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. This right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's Hell, 1st and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Howell off the play action. Running right side by McMillan. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take 7 points off the deficit. Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Come on. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So this is a Packers win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.